gonna do is I need everybody to download the app. You can take it off your phone, it's free when we're done, but it's KAHOOT.com. I don't think there's any markers in here, but I'll go to get it on.
Yeah, get it on. I've got a marker.
I did this last year when I had only like 3 students. I should do it again this night. I know. Yeah.
I've got an update phone and it's just talking text.
Go to the ad.
And Kahoot is a game-based learning platform, and I like it for many reasons. One, I teach first grade by day. I've used it in my first grade classroom, and I've also used it with my level 10 students and my level 40 students. It's great because there are games that are already made up. You can make your own games. You can also take other people's games and edit them and tweak them to make them work for you. Now, when this first came out, it was free. And it's still free, but they've learned that they can make money at it. So, some of it you have to pay for, but what I use, I just do it for free. And I'm gonna go ahead and log in and get started, and we'll wait for everybody. I'm hoping that the internet is fast today.
I can already hear somebody's got it up.
The music is annoying, I will tell you that much right now.
And depending on how fast you have the questions go, the music actually does increase. I didn't know that. My students caught that when I was in high school. So if you only give them 20 seconds opposed to 30,
Yeah.
the music goes faster or slower.
And I sometimes turn off the music.
Yeah, because it can get annoying.
Yeah.
The kids like, you
And
know.
you can set the time for different.
You can
Yeah.
edit the
Blocks, too.
time,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
I actually did use this in my ESL class a couple years ago. I should be using it now too. So I think the next semester I'm going to start it up again because it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I do prizes, and it's fun because not only do you get points for answering questions correctly, but it's also you get points for answering them quickly. And you see after every question who's in the lead. The other nice thing about this program is at the end, it gives you a spreadsheet on Excel where you can see which students missed which questions, maybe where you need to go back and reteach, maybe what they aced it just like that. So we are gonna play this game called Brain Teaser Fun, and this was one that I already found, it's not one that I made up. You do need to proof and edit them though, because sometimes people do make mistakes on these. Yeah, you're gonna be as a student.
And if you worry about students who don't have smartphones to do this with, the ones that do are usually more than welcome or more than willing to let others team with them.
And so you can't create your own things for this?
You can give your real age if you want. Oh, that volume is really loud, hold on.
If she's having a hard time with the app version, can't she get to it just by going to the internet too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Kahoot.it, right?
Create.kahoot.it. No, just
Kahoot.it.
Yeah, you're right.
So when you get on, you're gonna log on as a student. It's gonna ask you for your PIN number, and there it is right there, 1034985. You'll punch in that number, and then it's gonna ask for your name, and you can put in your initials,
It'll give you that pin.
but
at the top.
you need to be able to make sure you see your name on the board. So if you're having trouble logging on, raise your hand and we'll come around and help you.
Pin, it's right there. If you look at the top, up, Marilyn, over there. Just gonna put that number in and that'll get you in.
So if you are having trouble with, and the app's not downloading, you can go to
Kahoot it.
Kahoot.it.
Well, you gotta put a name in or something.
Okay, so you are gonna go to enter PIN. Down at the very bottom is a little 4 square where it says enter PIN. So make sure you can see your name up here. And this is a very friendly site. I am a little bit technology challenged and I have figured this out, so it's even easy for people who maybe struggle a little bit with it. And I'm talking about, there are so many different games on here, it is unbelievable. One of the things that I like to do with my students is I take the quiz with them, but in their language, and it kind of gives you a perspective of how they're feeling, because I fail the Arabic one every time, so it's fun. We're waiting for a few more, are we all in?
I haven't figured it out yet.
Okay.
Are you on the internet or app?
Kahoot.it. You don't.
So if you're on the app, just go straight to the internet.
You're in, yep, once you have
Yeah,
the screen,
there
you're
you
in,
go.
screen,
Just
you're
go with
in.
that one.
Okay, but I
And
don't.
then game pin was 103.
Oh, I didn't.
4985, yeah.
Then click on the
4985.
Yeah. It's, there's a little dead spots for a second.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, and then
I didn't get one of
if
your
you
other,
want
your
your
lunch papers
nickname
though.
or your initials or whatever.
So Kahoot, K-A-H.
Yeah.
No, this is for North Face.
Okay, there I am.
Yeah, yeah, so they make a, it's their version.
Yeah, it is.
What's that?
So for those of you that have not played this game, you're gonna have 4 different shapes with 4 different colors, and you're just gonna tap the color that matches the answer that's going to show up here. All right, are we all ready to go? All right, let's go. Here's your first question.
Okay, all right.
What has a face and 2 hands, but no arms or legs?
Yeah, this took me too long.
And this is the time, and we gave a lot of time, I didn't edit the time, but once all the answers are in, it'll go. Is it gonna run down? Is everybody
I
answer?
clicked on mine, but it's not, that's
It's
weird.
just saying genius machine.
Mine said lightning smart.
Mine says pure.
So what I should have done, okay, so I don't know if I
You
skip
can click
this.
skip, that'll basically
All right,
come on, yeah.
So, 14 people had it correct, 1 got it wrong, the correct answer is a clock, and when I hit this next, Joanne is the fastest so far. So then we go on to the next question. What belongs to you, but yet is used more by others than yourself? All right, I think we have all of our answers in.
There should be 15 at least.
All right, so 10 of you had it correct. The answer is your name. Let's see. All right, WP is now in the lead. All right, then if you look down here, it says that BB is up 3 places. So once we get 14 answers in, I'm just gonna click next. Here we go. What is always coming but never arrives?
Yeah, we're good slow right now.
Keep in mind, those of you that teach in room 233, the projector is terrible, so you can't count on colors. You have to go by symbol, because the colors on the projector are off.
One more
My
answer.
students were very angry the day that they got gypped by the projector color, so.
All right, tomorrow is the correct answer, and we have WP still in the lead. But Quinn, you have climbed the highest. Next question. What runs but never walks, has a bed but never sleeps, has a mouth but never eats?
Yeah. You push your button there again, it'll get you back in. Here you go.
All right, and the answer is a river. We're getting better at this. All right.
And
So
fourth
here we
place.
go. WP is still in the lead.
Jocelyn.
Yeah. What gets more wet the more it dries?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
All right, the answer is a towel. Some of you said the rain and some of you said a shower. All right, WP.
Back on the board.
What has to be broken before you can use it? All right, that was fast. NA, good job. And you can also have more than one right answer when you make these. You can check them. It says Manny has a streak with 6 correct answers in a row.
As long as I'm in front of Heather.
I'm full of
Yeah,
keys,
I'm
but I
taking
can't
you
open
down.
any doors. All right, now this one had 2 correct answers, a piano or a computer. WP,
Yeah, look out, Manny.
Philip is doing great, here we go. I'm as light as a feather, yet the strongest man can't hold me for more than 5 minutes. What am I?
Promise.
Pinky promise.
All right.
That's what
All right. Some of you did say promise. All right, here we go. What kind of coat can only be put on when wet? Nice job, a coat of paint. Only 2 of you. All right, WP. Here we go. I am what I am, but if you know what I am, then I am no longer what I am. What am I?
Oh, it's seeing it, the secret.
See the answers
Yeah,
out
Well,
loud.
you always have those students that say the answers out loud.
Because I said the wrong one,
A
I chose
secret?
the wrong one, trying to be too fast.
All right,
Oh.
Manny has the highest answer streak of 10.
Killing me, Manny.
Here we go. We have 2 more questions. What can be broken even without a touch? All right. 2 correct answers, a promise or silence. Last one. Okay, we've got to be WP. It's pretty close right here too. Here we go. What occurs twice in a week, once in a year, but never in a day?
Oh, gosh. I was like, say what? I didn't really think about that.
All right. So the correct answer is the letter E. So it's going to make a podium. 3rd place, Manny.
Manny.
2nd place,
Woo!
1st place, WP.
Who's
Who's
WP?
WP?
Oh, I didn't know.
All right. So in
With the
this, you can get
pseudonym.
feedback. You can view the report. So if I needed this for later, if I was going to make a review, I could look at this and see a detailed report showing. Oh, we have to upgrade. That's mean. But anyway, I can see that he had 100%. That Philip had a 92%. And it used to, you could go in and look at it, but now they're making you pay for it. But it is a really fun game to play, and it will also save your Kahoots. So if you make up a game, you can have it for later. I'm trying to see. These are just some of the ones that I have made up for my class. Duplicate of English names for clothing. Here's one I made for a life skills, idioms of the world. These are my spelling ones for my 1st grade class. And you can go in here, and if I want to, I can edit them. And you can change the time. So for my ELL students, I might give them more time, or I might give them less time, depending on what it is. You can also add in pictures and all of these other things. It's really fun to do. And I give out little prizes like mechanical pencils or candy, little things like that. Yes?
Can you do you have, when you're creating things, do you have to use it on the computer or can you use the app?
That's a good
You
question.
can just do it.
I've
You can just do it off the app.
You can
I
do it off the app?
created.
You can?
At least I have. I don't know if they changed it, but
I was like, cause that'd be great while I'm feeding a baby, just making up something.
Yeah.
It is easier to do on a computer.
Well, I can imagine.
So I
Yeah.
think, yeah, because if you click create, they'll just do it and you start doing the stuff and you just add question, add question, add question.
And it's right here, they have, really good information, how you can add images, how you can duplicate and edit one, how, you can even play with another classroom and compete, and it's all over the world and you can do it in any language, so it's really a lot of fun.
So Anne Marie, if we wanted to find one of yours, like about English clothing, is there a way to search
Yes,
on Kahoot?
so, I can share it, and so if I click on this one, and then, it says that I created it 2 months ago. If I click here, I can click share, and then I can email it to you, or I can make it public, and when you search for it, you can find it.
Great.
Yeah,
So if your students get wigged about the time, and some of them do, because they're not fast. I heard some of you going, oh, I can't hit the thing that fast. When we do it in my class, we don't worry about the time. I set it for like 60 seconds, and we all work together, and you know, you can make it less competitive, because for some of them, you know, just holding a phone in their hand is difficult. So, take the pressure off there. There's another site, they don't participate with it, but you can create quizzes on something called Quizlet.
We can tell you what my thing is.
I often will do it with my whole class together. We'll review a quiz together. I know Quinn does a lot of quizzes online.